Check. Good evening. Okay, today I will show you the thesis that I created with one of my clients today. Alright, so the title of the thesis is Student Evaluation, Student Subject Evaluation and Reservation System. So the flow will be the student cannot reserve the subject with prerequisite. Obviously, if that subject or if that prerequisite subject is not yet confirmed or evaluated by the admin or the registrar. Like for an instance, you need to take PE2 and then you still, I mean, yeah, the PE1 that which is the prerequisite of PE2 is not yet evaluated by the registrar because maybe you fail that subject or maybe you still didn't took that subject. So the flow will be like this. Let's log in as a student. The ID is 143, the password is the same. Okay, so here we categorize the subjects into four: first, second, third, fourth, since they don't have fifth year like for computer engineering and etc. So what you can see here in the left side is the prospectus of the subject offered, and then in the right side is the subject requested. Maybe they request another subject to be open in the first semester or in the second semester. That's it. Like if you are going to check these evaluated subjects, you can see here that there are no evaluated subjects. So basically, this student account is a freshman. Like for an instance, if you want to reserve for this subject, why you need to reserve? Maybe you want to reserve first, and then after that you enroll for that subject. Yes, and then like for an instance, I want to, as a freshman, I want to jump. I want to reserve this English 112 with this description, units, and prerequisite 1. So do you think there's a possible for the students to jump with another subject without taking the prerequisite? Let's see. So basically not. I create a basic logic for this, that if that prerequisite subject, which is English 111, is not yet taken and evaluated by the registrar or admin, you cannot take that subject. So like for an instance, I want to take this college algebra. I want to reserve first. Yes, basically you can reserve that. So as what you can observe, it loads slow because since we are in local, and then I forgot to tell you that once the student has been reserved, there will be an SMS notification and email notification that the students who reserved for that subject will receive that one, and then after that there will be an SMS notification from that student in their cell phone or mobile phone that thank you for reservation, blah 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 blah, and then he or she also will receive an email notification that thank you for reservation, blah 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 blah. So let's check for the activity. So once you already reserve that subject, you can see it in your activity. So what if so the student is already reserved in math 111, and then the student want to jump again. He wants to jump with math 112 with the prerequisite of math 111. So basically he cannot do this technically and logically because the subject is still prerequisite and he's taking that one in the first place. So for that, in order for the student to take for the second semester, he also need to pass all of the subjects and then evaluated by the registrar or the admin. So let's log in as an admin. This is the account and the password is the same with the ID. So this one evaluated students. So let's assume that we have thousands of students here below, and then you just need to search for the ID. That's it, and then click evaluate. Okay, like for an instance, the student is already first year, second sem supposedly, but before that the students need to be evaluated for his or her subject for the first semester before she can go with the second semester. Okay, so let's select the year, first year, and the semester is first. And then once you click the level and the semester, the Ajax function will fire up, and then this is all the subjects for the first year and first semester. Like for an instance, he already have a grade for this, like 1.2 for the English, and then for math will be 2. So basically, before the registrar need to evaluate this, he or she needs to check for the student's load form and grade sheet, I guess, or index card for the grades. Okay, so home, we have subjects. You can create subjects here. You can choose if the subject will be the regular one, the offered one, or the irregular one. But since I already put everything in this prospectus, which is the regular, so basically if you need to add new subjects, that will be irregular already, right? So we have here the list of inquiries, reservation, and then students stuff. This one is to lock a student or staff. Like for example, he wants to play with the admin, and if the students have no accounts, he can sign up here. We have a Google CAPTCHA here, and then once the student has been signed up successfully, he or she needs to verify his account through email address. We have that kind of features. We also have a forgot password features. So let me log in as student again. By the way, if the student is BS IT, the system will identify if you are an IT student. So basically you will see all of the prospectus as an IT. But if the student is a BECS or computer science, the system will automatically check and give you the prospectus of computer science. So a while ago, the registrar, the admin, evaluated this student, which is Morley, and then we evaluated 2 subjects from first year, first semester, the English and math. So what I did is once, it will compute the total of units. It will also compute the GPA of the grade, and then the registrar is the one who evaluated that. Okay. So for this, since we already have evaluated of math 111 and English 112 in the first year, first semester, so basically we can already reserve for this subject. Let's assume that it is already second semester, and then since the prerequisite is math 111, and then we already have evaluated and we have grades for that, so we can reserve this subject already. Okay, let's wait for a while. What it takes it so long because we're running in our local machine, and then since our local machine is need to connect with our web host, we have our own web host and also our own email host. It will take like several seconds, but in reality when I uploaded this one into our website, okay, the website of my client, it runs fast. So see, we already have reserved for trigonometry. So what if I want to jump this? I want to enroll with programming 2, and programming 2 have 2 prerequisite, and then that prerequisite has not yet taken by us or the student. It will give you a notification that you need to take the prerequisite. So if the students want to inquire, like for an instance, he wants the subject to be open, like web dev 2. Hi, can you open this subject because I really need it to get this semester, thank you. So submit. Okay, then you can check your inquiry here in your inquiries, like this is the topic, this is you, this is the date, and this is the content, and then there's a small status here that it's still unread, so it means the admin still not reading your inquiry. Okay, I think we have another account, 142142. This is for account for computer science. So since this is a computer science, you can check here in our subjects in our major that it's CSC, not ITS. And then we already have an evaluated subjects that I created a while ago for my demo with my clients. I think that was a couple of days ago, around Friday. So this is it. Registrar can evaluate, and then students can see their grades, their GPA. Students can reserve for the subjects to be preparing for enrollment. There's no chance for the students to jump with another subjects with accordance for the prerequisite, and this is really a good help system for the school, especially if they want to use this one. That this will be a good help. And if you want some help with your system, if you want some help with your capstone, if you really need so bad a legit and a great programmer like us, you can message or comment below. You can hire us and we can give you advices. We are very affordable. We give a very affordable services and price, and then we are very approachable. We also have some ready-made thesis and capstone with documentation, so that our client or the students will have a guide, and yeah, a hard copy guide that what they're going to do, what they're going to do. That it's very cheap. We have an inventory and cashiering and etc. with documentation package ready for the capstone. And then yeah, for all the students, you can buy that one. It's already been approved, and our previous client has already passed their final defense, and I'm very confident that if you're going to buy that with the documentation, that would really help you a lot, especially for those who are not coders. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you subscribe, comment if you need a programmer, a legit one, and then thank you.